Hello everybody, it's me Tomebinder, and in this video I'm going to be playing through SCP Dangerous Contract by Help, also known as Dr. Bright. This is a SCP campaign, and I've played a few SCP-esque campaigns in my time in Ancient Warfare 3, but very few specifically branded as SCP content. So this will be interesting, although I do have to preface this right away by saying I don't know that much about SCP lore. I know there's such thing as an SCP Foundation. They have things called MTFs, they classify dangerous SCPs. I know a little bit about the lore, just based on my time in Ancient Warfare 3 as well. If there ends up being something that really confuses me, I might end up looking it up on Google or something. But anyway, we're going to read the description now. This is a 7-level campaign. Here we go. You're an MCD agent, which makes things surprising when the Foundation requires your help. When you've been tasked with... It makes things surprising when the Foundation requires your help, when you've been tasked with attacking them in the past. Oh, right, okay. Then yeah, I would be curious why they would ask me for help. Well, they have a lot of money. Carter is coming personally down, so make a good show. Okay, not sure who Carter is. We're working with the MCD, which is apparently not really a big fan of the SCP Foundation, but this time we're working with them, so here we go. The first level, good lucks and goodbyes. You finally arrived at the outpost. Get your squad and move in. Alright. I assume we've arrived at an SCP Foundation outpost, but I don't really know for sure. And I know nothing about this campaign other than some cryptic screenshots, so this will be interesting. Contract 1, here we go. Carter wants to speak with you. Okay, sir, you look normal. Carter, hello, soldier. Hello, sir. Considering how much will be paid if you succeed, I've decided to come down here to convince some of the others to join you. What do you mean? If you wish, you can order some of the other mercs, and even Foundation guards, to follow you until you find the site. Then they'll stay put there. I see. Thank you for your help. Don't forget, the code to get in is 2194. Let me write that down. 2194. I certainly won't forget, Carter. I've noted that down. So I'm not sure. Do you press 0 to recruit people? I'm not. Oh yeah. To bring in squad. Okay. Look, I'm just saying. Just quiet down for once. Can I talk to any of these people? I have a feeling not. My ability to jump has been restricted, which is interesting. But I can recruit just about anybody here to my squad, which is nice. Interesting. I can trade with you. Let me see. Is there anything I would want? I already have a G18, which is a good choice, as well as this rifle. I think I might want this AP90, actually, would be a good choice. Do I have a backpack? I do not. That's unfortunate. And I think I'm going to switch out my grenade for an ammo kit. I'm going to get all kitted out here because, as we know, the SCP Foundation is a dangerous place. I'm going to grab as much ammo as I can grab hold of. Oh, hey there. MCD Specialist. One of the other MCD mercs is gathering extra ammo. You, follow me. Understood. But I can't go inside the site with you. I understand. So if I talk to people, do they join my squad? Yes. So there's PMCs, MCDs, and SCPs. SCP guards. Alright, I'll just recruit as many people as I can here. You can't recruit the passive units, but you can recruit the regular units. Let's talk to this guy. You look like you're working for the SCP. SCP. There's quite a lot of acronyms. But anyway, all we need to know is that there's a lot of different organizations coming here to this contract, and we're going to head to the site. SD Sergeant. Do you need something? Can you remind me why I'm here? Well, this site sent out an SOS beacon a while ago. We've sent multiple MTF squads to find out what's happening. Nothing. We got nothing. No survivors, no MTF. We've been debating if we should send more units. But since we don't want to lose more good men, we hired you to go down there and find out what's happening. I see. Thank you for the info, Sergeant. I don't know why it says SD instead of SCP. That's going to confuse me, I think. But, is there anybody else we can recruit? Let's recruit this sniper. You remind me of someone. I don't think I can recruit anyone else. Okay, so I think we're going to leave the encampment. Oh boy. I wonder what this is. A wall of light behind us. But this is a very atmospheric and foggy map. I think we're going to move out. Oh, is that a custom gun? I think it is. Maybe? Maybe? It looks cool. It looks cool. I think it's custom. The addition of custom content is really going to do wonders for this game. Oh, was I supposed to trigger something with this guy? Will you help me? Sadly, I must stay here to make sure whatever destroyed the site doesn't somehow escape. Okay. Site 102, that's where we're headed. But there's an invisible wall blocking me from approaching Site 102. I guess not anymore. No, still is. Still is. Hey guys. You gonna let me through? Press O to bring in squad. Okay. Come on in. Join me. I'm pressing O on these guys. Oh! That's my regular squad. They're on their way now. I pressed O. Okay. Got it. Now can I go forward? Yes, I can. Look at that. Alright, we've got ourselves a pretty large squad mixed with volunteers from this encampment. And now we're going to head out to tackle the Site 102. Now, this is a silent map. I might have edited in some sounds for ambient effect, but I think it would be nice to include some, kind of buzzing of jungle insects and wind, maybe. Just to add a little bit more to that sort of sense of dread. Maybe some music would be nice, too. But the design of the jungle is quite nice. I certainly can't see the edge of the map. It looks like it stretches on forever, though it obviously doesn't. Very interesting effect. Let's move forward here as we approach Site 102. Hey guys, you with me? Okay. Seems like I'm going to be needing them. If the campaign's giving me this much firepower, I should probably keep them nearby. Okay, so we've got some downed trees and logs, and what looks to be the entrance to the site. Hello there, sir. You look like a dead SCP Foundation guard. And so do you. All the guns are gone. What happened? That's what I'm wondering. And I specifically remember that the rusted walls are not breakable. This does not follow good of the company logic, so I will not be attempting to shoot them down. Oh, the code, right. I need the code, 2194. Oh, thank you for muttering it out loud. I actually appreciate that immensely. I'm going to grab this medkit and then type it in, 2194. There's a sword over here. Huh. I got pretty desperate when they were defending against whatever SCP broke out, I guess. 2194. The gate slowly rumbles. Just making sure there's no sound effect I'm missing. Do you hear that? Something's coming. What's coming? That's coming. Incoming. And we've got Blue Scorpion in the house. Alright. Come on, guys. Oh boy, they're like... I almost said corrupted. Let me make sure the sounds good here. Watch for the SCPs. Okay. It's pretty loud. I'll turn it down slightly. But not too much. There was an incendiary bomb as I was checking my audio. We're being flanked. Come on, guys. VIP squad mate down? Ah. Well, that was over abruptly. Let's give that another shot. I'll talk to you again. Hello, Carter. Let's just bring in my squad right away and talk to everybody I can. PMC Gunner. MCD Specialist. MCD Merc. And I think we'll just get headed off as soon as we can. Yep, let's go, guys. Let us move forward to Site 102. Actually, maybe I should get another guy, because that was a pretty large assault. And we lost the whole battle when one member of our squad died. I don't know who the VIP squad mate was, but the whole battle was contingent on them, so I should probably get as many bodies in here as I can for the enemy to shoot at. Okay, well, I do think it's entirely possible for frustrating situations to be created out of that mechanic, where if a squad mate dies, you lose the whole battle. But I can see the thought process behind it. If someone is important to the story, they obviously can't die. I wouldn't make it so that you lose the battle when a single one of your squad mates dies. I hope that's not what the script is. Let's just run all the way over here, get some people in that gully, and I will head right towards the key, the code lock. Yeah, the ambience is great. It's just sort of a long run back to get back to the battle area. The ambience is great, and the battle area itself is pretty well detailed as well, which is exciting. It gives me good hope for the rest of the campaign. This guy was really messed up with an axe. Yeah, what are these medieval, like, he's got medieval weapons all, like, scattered about here. Kind of concerning. Reminds me of, gosh, I should stop. I mean, I spent so much time in Good of the Company, so that's what my mind automatically goes to, but yeah, the original corrupted were armed with medieval weapons. Alright, guys, let's get ourselves 2194 in the house. The gate slowly rumbles, and the guy's gonna pop out right here. Something's coming. That is intimidating. Let's bring that guy down. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, here come the hostiles. From both directions. Focus the gunners. I'm guessing the shield guy is the VIP. That's the one we want to keep safe. I'm only assuming, but I would say that's a pretty good guess. So he should be kept safe, if possible. And kept away from the incendiary bombs. The SCPs have bombs! Keep away from them. Now, this is a good infinite defense. One of the reasons that it's good is that it's not infinite. Like, I know it's going to end here, and we'll move on to the next level in the campaign. Can I open this door? No. Any more hostiles? Who's next? Who's next? I like your gun, sir. That's a custom gun. Second wave! Incoming! Guard this guy. He seems important. I like that. I like that gun. That was made by Jay. And I hope the audio's not too loud, because it's actually blaring in my ears right now. Let me turn it down. Yeah. It's probably way too quiet now, but I just couldn't have it in my ears. It's not a good time to be checking audio doing this. Oh, man. Yeah, so now it's like... Now it's about even with my voice. And, oh gosh. You probably didn't hear too much of my commentary during those infinite defenses, huh? I'm basically just commenting that I think it's a good infinite defense. Sorry you didn't hear my voice there. But yeah, it's hard to tell with this volume sometimes. Should be better now. Let's heal up. Let's you and me both heal up, okay? Oh, great. Of course I threw the medkit outside the cover. That's a smart move. Here comes the third wave, I bet. I bet they're not going to let us off so easily. Oh, great. I'm hearing it twice. I'm hearing Blue Scorpion twice. It's ringing in my ears. Yep, third wave. Here we go. It's not over till it's over. The guy up on the roof. The zombified versions now. Uh-oh. Get ready for this one, guys, this round. This is fun. This is very fun. This is a great environment and atmosphere to be fighting waves of enemies in. You done now? I kind of like hearing Blue Scorpion layered twice on top of itself. Well, it gets a little discordant sometimes, I realize, but I don't dislike hearing it anyway. That guy takes a lot of G18 rounds. Look at that. Look at how many he took. Is my G18 incendiary rounds? That's pretty cool. The gate starts to slowly open. For the snake? Who is the snake? It's opening. Go, 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 go. Go inside. Nice. That's nice. We ran right into the darkness. Very cool. Now, I'm just going to hope and assume that my volume is better now. Maybe I should actually check the recording to make sure. So I've checked back in only to discover that the volume probably wasn't that bad. So I'm going to readjust it a little bit. So it's back to about the same normal volume it was to start. Let's move. Oh boy, so we've entered fully. VIP squad mate's been terminated. Great. This is going to be a problem. The VIP squad mate goes down fast. I think you might want to up his health just a little bit if you're going to have large hordes of enemies. Because the simple fact is, if the player has perfect reflexes, it's not going to be possible to perfectly guard from so many incoming guns. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So that's obviously the VIP squad mate. Let's put him right there. I like this as a lobby for an SCP facility. That's cool, that's quite cool. Who are these guys? They said for the snake. What is the snake? One of the SCPs, I assume. We do not get any regeneration here. That's okay. Let's go, guys. Wait, is this breakable? Do not enter. We don't want to die with you. Oh, press O to breach. I want to breach in. Hey, sir. Is there really anything of value in this room? Not really, no. Doesn't seem that way. I guess we'll have to keep moving. I've already breached it. You probably have that disappear after it's been breached. I like the use of fog. This is very atmospheric already. I'm liking this. Good music, too. I've never heard this. Safe house here. I was figuring it wasn't really a safe house. Tough call. Tough call. I think I'm going to leave it. Actually, you know what? I'll grab it just to show off the new custom models. This was custom made by J. J2. JFX2 on Steam. We're not supposed to run through there, okay. Let's head back. Head back from whence we came. This way. I like the use of wires. I like the texturing. This gun's not actually that powerful. I think I'm gonna pass on using it for a little bit. But I just wanted to show off that custom guns have been added, which is nice. Whoa! Grenade! Back up! It exploded, right? Yeah. I actually need to turn down... The volume's just a little too loud for me, so I'm going to turn it down on my end, and then turn it up on your end. I'm going to check to see how this sounds. This seems pretty good. I think this will work just fine. Because I need to be able to hear what's going on around me. As well as the game. I think I'll leave it at this preset. Maybe I'll write this preset down. Pipe bomb? Why do they have those lying around in the SCP facilities? Okay, we're out of ammo. Stay on the corner, guys. Maybe I should throw it. Let's first of all heal, then throw the bomb down his direction. Oh, he's advancing. Bring him down. There we go. We really need ammo now. Let's replace this with the MG. We are quite low on ammo. Are we gonna get flanked? No. Let's just go to the direction that we see enemies coming from. I think that'll be our plan. Alright, let's move it. Hang left, guys. You all seem evil. I like this custom bandolier. Very nice mixture of default and custom equipment in this campaign thus far. An empty MG. Anything around this corner? There is something around this corner, but I don't think we can get to it. I think we have to actually head back this direction and hang a right instead of a left. Oh well. At least that has some rounds in it. Yeah, we are really scrounging as far as ammo goes. Wow. Let's see if we're even able to... I mean, we have our squad mates who have infinite ammo. But I myself am pretty low. Except for the sniper rifle, which has an abundance of ammo. Oh! So does this gun. I like this gun. Never used it. This is a cool pistol. Oh, I bet this is going to open the door for me. Which floor? Oh, wait a minute. Let's not press a button there. This could be an elevator. I don't want to get the elevator until I get some ammo. Oh, floor 2. We're going down to floor 2. Is that just going to be the end of the map? Wait, what? Which one am I? Entrance zone? Ah, the elevator just doesn't want to move. So what do we do? What's the play? The snake will have your head. Who said that? Show yourself. You coward? Are we... Okay, here we go. Oh, back up. Oh my gosh, explosions. Camp the ammo. Fall back, VIP target. Fall back. We need to shoot the zombies with this weak pistol. It's all part of the plan. Are we supposed to run through this? Like, are they going to spawn infinitely? I have a feeling they are. But I can't hold them infinitely. Not by any means. You guys need to be shooting here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. They're totally going to spawn infinitely, but we can't hold them off infinitely. What the heck? I don't know what we were supposed to do there. I have honestly no clue. Let me find out. I'll ask. Alright, let's give this another shot. I think my audio is working fine, but I'll have to check in as we play through to make sure there's no one source of volume drowning out the other. We don't want the game to be too loud or my voice to be too loud, and this is just a constant issue for me on my channel, but I think we've got it down. So we're going to advance now into the site, and this time around we're just going to hold our ground in that elevator for as long as we can. Okay, now I'm just going to check the audio here. Oh wow, the audio is actually really quite high. I need to switch it around like this. I had my microphone down and the desktop audio up, which is not the way I wanted to do it. Now we'll try it, and I think this should work a lot better. First of all, let's clear the hostiles. Okay. He's not clear. Okay, now I'm just going to talk a little bit while I check in on the audio. Maybe the desktop audio should go down just a little bit. We should be good from there. Let me make sure. One last check-in. Yeah, I think we're good now. I think we're at a state where we're able to push in. But yeah, I do like the level of detail in this facility. I think I've already said I like how the wires and stuff are being used. Hello, sir. Are you on my team here? I guess you are. This area maybe feels slightly lackluster just because it just has the shelves. I don't know what I would put in here. Oh, I guess there is a pallet. Maybe a little bit more in terms of rubble crates, wood structures. Pipe bomb. No, I want a medkit instead. SOS signal deployed. So I guess we are responding to the SOS signal. That's just the backstory. Safe house here. If I remember right, it's not actually a safe house. It's more like the opposite of a safe house. Yeah. So we have these guys. And if I don't remember the name of the thing that's calling out to us, there's some presence here that's dangerous, that's calling out to us. I actually should probably turn down the desktop audio just a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. There we go. I just get a little paranoid about that stuff. Let's open her up, and we have a micro Uzi. Remember to conserve the food? FL? I don't know what FL stands for, unfortunately. I think I'm going to hang on to the G18, but I do like the use of the custom objects in this map. And I like the way this room is built, too. It's not a perfect rectangle, which is something people don't do often enough in modular-type maps. Something I'm trying to move away from is very rectangular areas. The VIP squadman has been terminated. I forgot about that mechanic! What the heck? Okay, we'll give this another attempt. But yeah, this is not being recorded on the same day as the first part of the video, so I have to kind of reacquaint myself, everybody, but I think, hopefully, that'll be okay with you, because I'll be reiterating all the lore, and everyone can really get it kind of sunk in. So what I should really do is... So is that the VIP squadmate? No. That's the VIP squadmate, I bet. In the shield, of course. Okay. I bet I had that figured out, but I just forgot. Is this breakable? I'd love to be able to bust in here. But I think I'm just wasting my ammo, yeah. I think I am. So let's grab the med kit and keep moving. So the shield guy needs to stay safe. That's what we're taking away from all this. I think the safe house is an optional area. The safe room is optional. I'm going to play kind of aggressive here and take out the enemies before they really get a chance to kill my VIP squadmate. Whoa! Enemies have a fair bit of HP, actually. I guess we'll keep moving. What I really need is ammo at the moment. Might have wasted my medkit right there. We'll see. Come on. Let's run back and use it again. If it hasn't despawned, which it has. That's unfortunate. We're looking for a little bit more in the way of ammo, so we can defend against that infinite wave of enemies. Medkit. Get out of here, something's wrong with the others. They're tearing this place apart. The normal guys are trying to hold them off, but they can't. Sorry, I need some of your stuff. It was for a date. Oh, just the entire closet cleaned out? I guess that's I don't know how I feel about that. Do not touch my side project. Okay, fine. I will not. So my question is, we've never been here before. We're just entering in. I believe. We've been sent here on contract, so we're piecing this story together. One section at a time. P90 seems like a good pick. Uh-oh. The shield guy, the VIP. He has to stay alive. He has to stay safe. His shield went down over there. Made me nervous. Let's heal up again now. We're just preparing ourselves for this infinite defense that's about to kick off. We'll go around here. How about? Oh wait, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're getting close, but we're not there yet. Okay, Mr. Revolver guy. Let's advance a bit. The music is a good choice of music, by the way. Okay, that needs to go down. I would love to have this MG249. I would also love to have a little more ammo for it. We are a little bit strapped for ammo, I have to admit. Hopefully we can find a good source of it fairly soon. There's a barricade. My goodness, that was a lot of people who were shooting at us there. But I'm going to clear the way, because I don't want to put my VIP guy at risk. My question is, why do we have a VIP here in the middle of a war zone? It's probably important to our mission. Like he's a specialist of some kind. Let's position these guys right here. Which floor? Generators? No, heavy containment. Oh, let's say floor 2. Okay, sure. And what I need to do is sit right here and get ammo while these guys prepare for the assault, because the assault is going to happen and we're going to be overwhelmed fast unless I have ammo. This might be one of those situations where you might want to stack several ammo piles on top of each other so I can get more than 10 per second. Could be a little bit slow, especially if we have this huge horde coming. They're not here yet. Was there something more I had to do to trigger it? I don't remember. Floor 2, right here. The elevator doesn't move. So we're going to floor 2, aka the communications center. Got it. So I maybe should have spent a little more time to get... Oh, yeah, the snake! Okay, here you go. Gave me a little more time to get ammo. The snake will have your head. Here they come now. Get ready to shoot, guys. Get ready to shoot. Here they come. And they are ferals. They are ferals who are some of the scariest things in Ancient Warfare 3. Because they're like the only thing that can outrun a player. Wait a minute, are we getting flanked? No. Are we? We need my guys shooting at these too. Can't just be me. Don't tell me they're throwing grenades out there. It's gotta be us who's throwing the grenades, right? Surely. Okay, they're a little bit far away, so I'm gonna get a little more ammo and then I can run back to the front line. Just a little bit more. Gotta make these quick supply runs. Manage my resources as best I can. Resources include ammo and my actual squad mates. Thankfully the VIP is kind of far back. He has a good gun, so maybe he shouldn't be that far back. Maybe he should be towards the front. We'll find out. We'll find out if this strategy is sound. Yeah, he's not shooting anyone. He's a little too far back and out of the way. He's got the wrong angle. Oh, did I kill them all? Hang on. The elevator finally powers on. Nice. Are we going to get moving here? Yes, we are. Look at that. Very nice. Okay. That was a less frustrating infinite defense than some I've played in the past. I think it's because we were given access to resources there, and we had the ability to position some fire support, so we didn't always have to be in the same spot. We were given a little bit of movement, which was very nice. In Good of the Company, the way downstairs, that was a little bit frustrating just because of how many angles we were being shot from, and the difference here is that we were just being attacked from one angle. Well, the fact that they were ferals meant that they were reaching our lines. We had the possibility of being overrun. All in all, that was a good defense. We're going to move on now to level 3 of Dangerous Contract. The occultist. We're heading to the comms floor to see if we can reach Carter. Okay. Sounds good, but how do we... Uh-oh. Get your guns up. Okay, here comes the occultist, I think. Crush them. Oh boy. Oh boy, look at that. We're in the elevator shaft. That is a nice looking elevator shaft. I bet our VIP guy's gonna die, sadly. Can we kill that guy, please? How many more? They have a lot of guys, yeah. My thoughts exactly. Oh my goodness. VIP, stay where you are. Don't move. Yeah, stay under there. He's got kind of the cover of the roof, the ceiling, which is what we want him to have. Kind of amazed we didn't die in that ambush. Failures, you'll die by my hand then. Is this going to be a... Here's the boss fight. The occultist, yep. Is that him? Yes, it is. Look at that. He's shooting us up there. Nice. I like this. I like this setup for a boss fight. It's good. Yep, we got him. He had that kind of easily punctured shield, and we took him down. You're about to arrive at the second floor. Take a breath and load your gun. But the elevator is broken. Yeah, so I guess our goal is to get to the communications center, but the elevator is broken, so we got to go the rest of the way on foot. Alright, here we go. Contract 4. Now, I do hope there's maybe slightly more variation in music, but if it's the same the whole way through, that's fine, because I did the same in The Rebellion, which was pretty much the same music all the way. I'm staying here. Well, someone needs to watch the elevator. That's a good point. Okay. Just the VIP and one other guy. That's who my squad is for this mission. Well, I'm continuing to like the level of detail. The color palette's very gray, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Unit variety continues to be very nice. Oh boy, this place has been completely rocked in. Is that how you say it? It's totally not. Rocked in? What the heck? This looks like there's something over here. Some light, yeah. Oh, it's a flashlight, okay. I can only carry 2 things, so I probably shouldn't. 20 around reading this, I'm already dead. But if you need a weapon or if you're being chased, I've left a toy I made while hiding. I'm going out with a pistol and a dream. Okay. A toy he made. A flashlight and a flamethrower. I don't think I need either of those. I think I just need guns. I need firepower. Communications there. Okay. I like these optional rooms. They're well put together for sure. Let's keep going though. Yes, a very gray color scheme here. It feels oppressive. Okay. You guys ready? The VIP right behind me, so I need to be a little more aggressive with my movements to take the flag. So that he doesn't take the flag. Okay, careful VIP, careful, careful. That seems like an enemy that we need to kill. Move up a little bit. Uh-oh. Getting shot from multiple angles here. That was some poor trigger discipline on my part. Oh, this must be the communications center. This huge room. With the black fog on top. That adds to it, by the way. I like that. The black fog. Nice. We're moving up now into sort of the belly of the beast. What are we doing through here? Yeah, very, very nice. This is an intimidatingly large room. What's in here? Another medkit. I'll take that. Do we have to defend this point? Or do we have to activate something on here? Ah, yeah. It's off. Try and contact someone, okay? Do I have to press it again? Oh, no we don't. Carter, do you read me? We're still alive in the site and we're surrounded by enemies. Carter. Please make contact, Carter. Oh, gray. The response is in gray text. Foundation, multiple hostiles. Hold them down. That's what I got from that. He must be the gray text. Continuing to be very gray. I think we're too far underground. Great. That's great. We still heard most of it. We're going to have to try and hold as many of these guys down here. Oh, we have to hold them off? Oh, gosh. Oh, let's get back to the elevator. I thought we were doing another infinite defense, but that's fine with me. We don't need to have infinite defenses all the time. Let's get back to the elevator. Very mysterious music. Yeah, I like that room. Alright, come on, guys. I'm going to lead the way. I'll put some distance between you and myself. I feel like the guy we left back here is going to be dead when we get back. I don't know why, but I have that suspicion. Probably not. Probably not. No, he's not. Okay, I don't know why I thought that, but that would have scared me. Oh, we're still down here, because we still have that big room. Are we going to have to defend the elevator? I think we might. Oh, you're finally back. So, what floor do we head to now? MTF holding area? Fire! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got blown up. And I think the map ended. Dang, I was trying to find the MTF holding area and we just exploded. Someone attacked us. And now we're in a different area. Did the elevator sink or something? Did we go down a few floors? That's my guess. That's going to be my theory. Okay, black screen. Oh, waking up, waking up. I like this vignette. It's always a nice look. Scripted cutscene there, I couldn't move. Okay, my guy, are all my guys dead? They are, what the heck, man? This snake character has gone too far this time. You on my side? You are. So we have one squad mate. Oh, you're finally awake, yeah. So we're working with PMCs and yeah, we do have problems. I can definitely tell that. So that's dang it. Our VIP's dead. We do need to get moving, yeah. for sure. Are we getting back to the surface? No, we're going to the MTF holding area, right. Okay. I'm not sure why we are. Maybe we should link up with the MTF if possible, or gather more information on what's happening. Very dark here, very dark. I think we're going to turn right. Turning right is always the right decision. See what I did there? Okay. This looks like an empty suit. Maybe it's a guy. Yeah, it seems like it's a guy with wearing a suit. And I like these custom guns. These work well. This is the first real major project I've played in Ancient Warfare 3 that widely uses custom guns, and it does it well. It definitely adds to it. Because you have truly no idea what you're going to find and run across, and then you want to test it. See what situations it works out in. I'm going to hang on to this HK for my main gun, because I think that's going to be a little more higher DPS than the FN FAL. FAL? How did you say it that way? You say FAL? FN FAL? It's a great question. I like these generators, but I don't think we have to do anything with them. I think we've just been dilly-dallying. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's something up here. Maybe an optional hidden area, perhaps. Or perhaps not. No, I think it's just a medical crate, yeah. Which I have no need for, so I'm going to jump off the edge here. Okay, I'm a little bit bugged out now. That's quite unusual. Okay, it's fixed now. Yeah, so there's going to be residual bugs from the custom weapon update. That's certainly don't hold that against J9. We're going to move forward to the MTF holding area now. There's just so much you can make in this game, and this custom content being inserted in here really highlights that. Okay, so I can't break that. Right. Can't break rusted walls here. Ancient Warfare 3 has definitely come a long way from these, you know, kind of basic castle siege maps to full-blown narrative stories in the SCP universe, and I want to grab myself a flashlight. Very nice. So, for some reason, the models are a bit weird when you do it this way, but it's okay. That guy's taking a lot of hits. Look at how many hits that guy's taking. I think he was a fire support officer. I think he had the heavy helmet. Okay, anybody through here? No. I'll replace my HK for this MG. I think it's going to have even more DPS. That was a lot of acronyms right there. HK, MG, DPS. LOL. Let's take that guy out. Please, please, please. Okay. This might not work out for us too well. Unless this guy can kill the... I don't know if he can. I don't know if he can kill those enemies for me. Yep, VIP squad mate has been terminated. That was unfortunate. I didn't realize he was going to necessarily be tied to the lose condition this time around, because I thought it was tied to the FN Fall Guy. FN Fall Guy. Fall Guys. But that's fine. I'll just keep him. I'll keep him more safe. Next time I'll keep him safer, and see if there's any medical supplies I can grab so I can survive those tough-to-beat fire support officers. All right, we'll give this another shot now. So he's fighting. Yeah, yeah, nice shot there. Just wanted to see him fight. Oh, look at that! There's actually a flashlight on this pistol, and I missed the whole time. Nice. I'm definitely going to use this one. That's really awesome. I didn't even realize that was functionality for that. I guess we'll push forward now. Get back to where we were. Pistol might not be the best for DPS though, so let's see what we can exchange it for. In a pinch, we'll have to switch over to like an automatic weapon of some kind, I know. Okay. A little bit of a yawn there, but it's fine. Not a boring campaign by any means. I'm gonna have to cheese this guy just so I can grab his gun. Look at how many hits he's taking. That is a lot of health, and that is a lot of armor. Look at that guy. I think he's taken a solid 15, 20 rounds before he went down. Let's go for the revolver guy first, because those are always the most dangerous out of any situation. Okay. And we definitely want the MG this time around. But I'll continue to use the... What the heck? That's kind of a cheeky placement for that guy. I didn't even remember he was there. Okay. I guess I'll be a little bit more aware of my surroundings next time. That was sort of, even though he wasn't using a revolver, it was kind of a revolver guy-like death, you know. For those of you who don't know what the revolver guy meme kind of started from, it's from a map called Return to Green District that I made, And you play through the whole map, and then towards the very end, there's a guy under the stairs that you can't see, and he has a revolver, and he has a good chance of killing you if you don't know he's there, so it's just sort of a death out of nowhere. But now that I know he's there, it shouldn't be too big of a deal at all. We're just going to charge forward, I think. No point going into any of these side rooms. I guess we could circle back if we get a lot of damage in this initial area here. But I don't want to die again. I want to take out these fire support officers for good. Let's see if we can. I'm going to use the FN FAL this time. See how many shots with that he takes. It takes a few shots. Uh-oh. He takes a lot of shots, wow. Actually, not nearly as many, not nearly as many. So instead of jumping on top there, I'm gonna loop around, try and breach and clear. Not sure how effective that was, but... Okay, the MG is really the only gun we're gonna actually be able to kill. Oh! I almost died to the same guy. It's the only gun we're gonna be able to kill fire support officers with on a reliable basis. Okay, get over here. VIP guy, get back over here. Get out of there. Oh man, I'm sure he's pretty close to dying. I wonder if he has like a regen script. That might be useful in this sort of map. Yeah, I more or less have to cheese that guy, considering how many angles we're going to be shot from. You actually have to do quite a bit of cheesing in this section, unfortunately. Looking forward to J&I's revamping of the leaning system in this game, recently announced. Alright. Okay, VIP, I think it's safe to move up now. I'm going to kind of move from cover piece to cover piece. Yeah, these multiple layers of destroyed ceilings add a lot of depth and size to this facility, which is pretty impressive. Especially considering I don't think this is that many objects. There's a fast load anyway. That looks like a fog wall to a boss. Actually, that's what that looks like to me. Let's run through it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Or maybe it's just... Is it? Or is that the end of the map? I guess we'll see. Or it broke my game. Oh, it was the end of the map. Okay, so he ran through a fog wall, or a wall of light. It's probably not a fog wall. It's probably a wall of light. Actually, is how that works. Wonder what was generating that much light. Or it could be a boss. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it is a boss. The Serpent General. Okay, the General, I'm sure, of the Snake. Oh boy, this is a nice-looking boss room. Very grand. Fire. Okay, so he's got some troops. No wonder he's a general. The name makes sense. So can we shoot him right now? Where is he? Useless, I'll deal with you myself. Oh, okay. He's coming out from there. Oh, that is? Oh, now that's nice. I like those ice swords, the effect they have. I've never seen them used that way before. That's mesmerizing. Okay, hang on. So do we shoot him? We shoot him through there? No, we don't. Because he has a disability. Oh, this is the guy. I thought that was the Serpent General, but that's something else entirely. Open the gates. Uh-oh, here comes his backup. Multiple phases here, multiple phases. VIP, can you fall back a little bit? I feel like you're pretty close to death. They're throwing down bombs, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's a bomb thrown out just then. Oh, dang. He's got a shield now. Should I be shooting right at him? Should I not be shooting the minions? I feel like that's what I should be doing, is shooting him himself. Avenge me. Oh, my guy died. Avenge me. Yeah, I probably should be shooting at the general himself, but I'm just going to try. Yeah, no. Ha! The MCD is weaker than I thought. So I really wonder what the backstory is on this guy. He's a human, I'm sure. He's not like an otherworldly monster, because he demonstrates knowledge of what the MCD is, and you know, I guess the SCP Foundation, and those various other groups, those various other acronyms. So he's probably some person who kind of fell under the influence of this thing, the Snake, which is probably an SCP. Okay, yeah, PMC guy, you follow me, okay? I don't want you to die again. By the way, I do like the use of Blue Scorpion. It's not lost on me. What the heck, man? The hitboxes on barricades in this game can be a little bit goofy. VIP is taking a lot of fire. Get over here, man. Don't want anything to happen to you. Okay, we've taken out a lot of his guys. Now we're gonna shoot his... Oh, avenge me. He's already dead. He lasted even less time. Snipers fire. Was it like that the first time? I didn't hear anything about snipers the first time. I see now he's shooting me with the shotgun. Open the gates. Okay. I don't know if I can hold off the guys from the gates, to be honest. I definitely can't. Look at these guys. Look at how many of them there are. I'm gonna need a medical crate or something if I want to fight those hordes. Why won't you die? Oh, bah! There you go, I died for you. He says, why won't you die? And then I immediately decide to be nice and follow and respect his wishes and just die. That's good. Well, we will give this another shot here. This time we're going to play really aggressive and focus on the Serpent General alone. Only killing the minions if we absolutely have to. If they start damaging us. Alright. The way this boss room is set up is very nice, by the way. I like the wires on top. I like the multiple layers that they're shooting you from. Let's just kind of neutralize. So I feel like that guy dying is the trigger to him coming out and fighting us himself. Just gonna trigger that as early as possible so we can damage him as early as possible. Let's get rid of his sniper. VIP, fall back, man. Seriously, what are you doing? Maybe he's no longer under my control. Alright, we're gonna take him out now. He's gonna focus on the VIP, so I'm gonna take that opportunity to snipe him. Open the gates! Why won't you die? Yes, here we go now. Here we go, he's getting mad. Yeah, he's dead again. Okay. Take that guy out. Take that guy out. Agent, we're coming in, just hold on, okay. Oh, wait, those are my guys. They're on my side. Let's use the oil barrels then. There's a huge gunfight going on. We've got backup from all sides. Serpent General is engaging the enemy, is engaging my guys. Okay, this is cool. This was not expected. It's turning into a full-blown battle. Nice, and now he's dead. We just have to take out his minions here. Mission complete. Mission complete. I don't want to die once the mission's been completed. Oh, do we have to like mop up the rest of his soldiers after he's been killed? That's so cool. I think they're all dead now. That's it then. We took out the Serpent General. So we penetrated as deep in as we could to this facility, figured out as much of the lore as we could, and then defeated the general. So does that mean the snake's like invasion, his like incursion into the outside the facility is it kind of stopped now that his general is gone? I do have some questions, and I'm sure Dr. Bright's going to be willing to answer them, or maybe Dr. Bright will leave a comment. I don't know, but yeah, there's certainly I think more to understand about that campaign. I'll load it back up in the campaign menu. SCP Dangerous Contract, everybody. That was the campaign. Definitely did enjoy it. There were a lot of good set pieces. The variety of the locations was good. Again, I think maybe the color scheme was very dominated by gray, but if that's just the color scheme you were going for, I think that's fine. It wasn't what you would call a concrete sausage, because it wasn't the same shade of gray. So if you want to keep it as is, that's perfectly fine. I did like that outside level at the start, too. That was fun. Yeah, the variety of settings was nice. The scripting was nice. At some parts, my teammates resulted in death and frustration on my part, because the VIP guys would die when I didn't want them to, or sometimes they wouldn't follow my orders exactly. But that's not exactly the fault of the campaign, really. It's just the fault of the AI, which, is a pretty difficult beast to program, I'm sure, on J&I's behalf. But, yeah, I definitely did enjoy it. It's going to get an upvote from me. If you'd like to check it out, it's called SCP Dangerous Contract. And that's really about all I have to say about this campaign, to be honest. Looking forward to seeing more SCP content from Dr. Bright. And I do believe I have Dr. Bright followed. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, everybody, I would appreciate a like and subscribe from you. That would be a great way to support my channel. Also, if you'd like to be notified when I make new Ancient Warfare 3 content for you to play, you can always follow my Steam Workshop, which will be linked in the description of this video and all my videos. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Goodbye.